Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. So Sagittarius, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so feel free to reverse the roles if needed. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. And let's go ahead and get started. So when I was meditating on the collective Sagittarian energy, I distinctly got the song Red, and I honestly do not know who sings it, but I will, if I find it, I'll put it in the description. But she says, "Oh, you're so good, but when I see you, I see red." It's a very intense song, okay? And take from it what you will. Look up the lyrics, it may resonate with you. But the color red is important, okay? So I know Sagittarius, you're a fire sign, but in particular, there's like this red energy coming through, which could be on a high vibration, very passionate, very intense, very exciting. On a low vibration, could be very frustrating, could be anger, could be, you know, getting to this point where, you know, you're feeling like you're ready to have big change in your life, or things may, I don't want to say blow up in an unexpected way, although I'm being guided in that direction. But if it does, okay, this is a small group of you, then it's something that was in your highest good to create some sort of change that's going to lead you back to yourself, okay? So, and it could be too, as it relates to this connection, that you see red, meaning love, passion, or for some of you, red flags, okay? You're going to know which boat you're in. We're going to go ahead and get into it and see where this is headed. So, yeah, I got a few cards out, but I'm only going to keep one. Now, interestingly enough, though, and I'll take note of these, I do believe this was the card that kept popping out when I did the Sunday live, which is the first house of self. Some of you are dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart, but this is talking about your outlook on life, your outlook on other people, how you feel about yourself, your physical body, how you express your opinions, all of that being highlighted right now, as well as communication. Okay, so there's some sort of gateway here to something new coming into your life, Sagittarius, but it's all in how you look at it as to whether you're going to truly take away the perspective that Spirit's wanting you to take away, okay? So let's see what the overall energy is then in your space versus their space. King of Wands. Now, okay, I'm going to go there for a few of you. If you've looked up the song, Red, and again, I don't remember the artist, but I'll try and put it in the comments if I do. Some of you, it's in regards to a situation where you felt betrayed or not taken for granted, okay? And I don't want to say some of you have held on to it, but yes, that's possible, or maybe this person has. But it's like, she says in the song, did you really think, you know, that I was going to just forgive and forget? Or did you really think, you know, that I was going to easily let go? And so the reason I bring that up, Sagittarius, is if this reading resonates with someone that's done you wrong, not saying you don't have the right to feel how you want to feel, but holding on to that resentment or holding on to that feeling of hatred or anger, it doesn't really damage the other person, but it certainly will damage you. Not saying not to respect yourself, but don't hold on to emotions that feel uncomfortable to you. Remind yourself that everything is happening for you, not to you. So if something doesn't work out, then that just means that there was something better for you, or there's an improvement to be made in the situation. But you got to let it in, and the way that you let it in is by coming to a sense of peace within yourself, okay? So I have to bring that up because I feel like some of you may resonate with that song or that energy in that way, okay? But not all of you. So you have the King of Wands. This is your energy, Sagittarius, whether you're male or female, showing up pretty damn confident. Excuse my language. You know, this is standing in your power. This is regaining your strength, looking at yourself and life in a different way, taking ownership of the things that are happening to you, okay? There is also a sense here, this person has a balled up fist, okay? Again, of tempers flaring, or just be very careful, okay, with your moods, especially when you feel yourself getting angry or frustrated, okay? Anger and frustration is a sign that that maybe we need to remove ourselves, okay? And maybe needing to pay attention to that, okay? This person's in the Eight of Swords, Sagittarius. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words. So there's some sort of restriction, mental restriction around this person that's inhibiting their ability to truly see self in a realistic way, or in the way that Source sees them, okay, or the way that you see them. This person may have a lot of worry on their mind, maybe very concerning energy around this person. It could be in relation to their mental health, but it could also be physical, emotional health, okay? But this person kind of places their own limits on themselves due to, I mean to say it like that, due to self-limiting belief structures that they're holding, okay? So, it's never a dull moment for Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying? My Venus is in Sag, so I feel this, I hear you, I'm with you. All right, so let's go to the recent past to see what led up to this moment. Then we're going to look at your perspective of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcomes. Sagittarius. You have Temperance, so that's your card right out the gate. Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Teacher. So Sagittarius, there's a sense here of prior mistakes kind of being a teacher for you. You know, there's this essence here, Sagittarius, of being in this action-oriented mode, okay? And this is in the past, where maybe you had this mindset that if I do these certain things, that I will get this certain outcome. But it's never, life is never really about the action that we take, so much so as the emotion, intention, and thought that we're in while we're doing it. And so a lot of you have learned, you know, that unless you're feeling good about the things that you're doing, then it doesn't really matter, right? So there is a part of you that may have started holding yourself back from this need to take action, kind of instead placing your focus on learning some new things about self, of allowing things to come to you as opposed to you pushing for an outcome or pushing someone to behave a certain way. This is kind of learning that the more you push against things, the more it pushes back. So I do get that there's some inner work here being done, Sagittarius, and re-looking also at self, and maybe taking a time out to take care of oneself or learn some new things, to do some sort of healing here. So let's see this person's past energy then. Woo! Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups. So, wow. Okay, this person in the recent past, I heard fixed in their ways. So this person might be very fixed in their ways, or at least they have been in the past. You know, this could be someone who likes what they like, and that's what they like, you know, a creature of habit. That type of energy coming through. This person may have been heavily focused on their security or home, or but also some worry and some concern over that, okay? As this person often gets stuck in their head thinking about how they would like things to come together. So I feel like this person has done some imagining about their future, about what it would feel like to feel really emotionally fulfilled and secure with where they're at. And to some degree or another, they brought this into manifestation for themselves in the past. They might even be thinking back to a time where they did feel, you know, very secure, and they're wanting to conjure that back into their life. But they do have some sort of blockage here or restriction in the way that they're thinking about things, but mostly how they think about themselves. So this person has been learning their own self-worth, which is allowing them to feel grounded again. But they're also thinking about what would make them happy emotionally, not just within relationships, but within every area of their life, within the things that they do for money, within the people they surround themselves with, you know, all of it. All of it. This person wants it all, you know, and they can have it all. Just depends on what they believe is possible for them, okay? So let's look at perception of each other. Sagittarius, how you perceive this person, okay? All right, perception. And keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder. So it may be how you see it, but it may not be how they see it. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Knight of Cups. Two of Swords. The Nine of Discs. One more. King of Cups. Alright, so FYI, I've got Sagittarius, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio energy out so far. Could have any of those in your chart, be dealing with any of those signs. So I feel like there's a sense of wanting to be emotionally vulnerable and open, but not really trusting, you know, your own feelings or maybe the feelings of this person. There's a heavy sense of kind of wanting to work on oneself, learn more about independence, but emotionally still being available. So I feel some of you might cut yourself off from being emotionally available for a period of time because you needed to shift the focus to other areas of your life. Or maybe relationships even took a back burner, or this relationship, because there was things that needed to be done, because there was other things that you wanted to focus on. But I do feel this desire to open up again, coming through the collective energy, not just Sagittarian energy, especially during Scorpio season. So relationships and emotions are being brought to the forefront, regardless of zodiac sign. And you're no exception to that, right? I think you're wanting to shy away from some of these deeper feelings that you're having because you're just not really certain if you want to be vulnerable. You do have somewhat of this protective energy around you, Sagittarius, especially when it comes to this person. But I feel like in general, it may be that you view this person as someone that you've been vulnerable with, that kind of showed you a reason to not trust that, okay? Or other relationships have done that. So you tend to shy away from trusting that you can trust. So let's see this person's perception. The Emperor. The Lovers. Page of Swords. Ooh. Five of Wands. So Sagittarius, this person, they're heavily focused on this connection, okay, or a connection, but I feel since it's a you versus them, it's you. Twin flame soulmate energy here for some of you. This person wants to dominate the connection, you know, or maybe they have this very dominating influence on your emotions, and that's kind of why you shy away. Because of fear of getting sucked in or losing maybe control, which as a Sagittarius, you like to feel like you are the one that's more in control, especially if you're a masculine Sag, but male or female. This person they've been trying to figure you out, okay? And there's like this back and forth energy here. There's a lot of conflicting emotion going on within this person as to how to kind of reach what it is that they desire within relationships in general. It's like for this person, sometimes relationships I feel have felt like a battlefield in the past, okay, whether that's with you or other people, or like maybe they always struggle to feel appreciated, really. Something about feeling appreciated here, whether that's you or they. But I feel like this person is now open to trying new things, okay? So they, if they've been a closed book in the past for whatever reason, Sagittarius, I feel their energy opening up because they gave me the word open book. Or maybe they want you to be an open book to them, okay? Or they struggle to get you to open up. This person knows that you're firm, okay, in who you are, you know, and they know that you like to tend to be in control, okay? There's something about control here. And they know you're smart, Sagittarius, so they know that there's maybe even other people who want to be with you, who would fight for you. They know that maybe that the relationship may not be easy, but it's worth fighting for. There's something here about that someone feeling that this is worth fighting for. Okay, so let's go to the emotional space and see what's going on there. Really interesting to me because this sometimes looks like my red flags card. So again, you might have ignored red flags in the past. This person might have ignored red flags. It may not even have been with each other, but it could have been. But there is a hypervigilance here about not wanting to be burned again either way. So what is the emotional space looking like? So that was perspective, thought. Now we're going to go into the emotions and see what's that looking like for you, Sag. Ace of Swords. Four of Discs. Two of Cups. And the Queen of Wands, which is your energy. So there's definitely some new information coming through during this time frame, especially during November Scorpio season. There is like this, all of a sudden I have this weird pain right here. Okay, whatever. Emotionally, there's a sense of like being stuck on repeat because a lot of you feel that this person is your soulmate, okay? Or maybe that's how they feel. And there's a sense of like wanting passion here and being stuck on a situation or stuck on an emotion. But maybe having trouble vocalizing that or really feeling understood, okay? But there's a sense of like some clearing up coming through here. So there's something that's allowing you to gain some sort of clarity here. And it's around a situation that you've really been stuck about or stuck on, where maybe you have seen little to no movement. It could be in regards to this person or just someone you feel a very close connection with. But it's like you're conjuring this into existence, okay? Like they give me the word conjure. So it's like there's a lot of emotion wrapped around this or a lot of energy wrapped around this, okay? And there's a sense of like reaching out, okay? Whether that's from you or this person or other people, or reaching for something new, okay? Let's see emotionally. I heard I call the shots. So somebody here definitely wants to be the one to call the shots. What's this person's emotional space? Two of Wands, the Fool. Judgment. Ooh, Two of Swords, Six of Swords. So emotionally speaking, also 222 here. Twos might be a significant number. Watch for that on the clock or in other areas. So this person is wanting to take some sort of leap of faith here. They've been thinking about it for a while. They might have been dwelling on it for a while. They just kind of like, they give me the word F it. Like that type of energy of like, okay, I don't know what I don't know, but if I don't move, if I don't do something, I might regret it. And so this person getting to this emotional space of needing to let something go. They gave me the word let bygones be bygones, but somewhat getting sucked back into the insecurity surrounding the situation and what if this and what if that. But I do feel right now, for whatever reason, this surge of desire within this person, Sagittarius, to just go ahead and make the decision anyways, to just go ahead and do the thing anyways, because they've been contemplating, they've been thinking about new beginnings, and it's kind of getting to them, you know, that this holding themselves back type of energy. There's something that's been really gnawing at this person emotionally. And that's what's been preventing them. This sense of not knowing what to expect often prevents this person from making decisions, important decisions that they need to make for their overall well-being. So let's go into the hopes then. Ooh, misfire. Hopes. Okay. The sun. Well, you want to feel optimistic, happy, you know, connected. There's this deep desire, like I said, for more passion in your life and things to be excited about. All right. And so, ooh, okay. I heard pain has been a teacher. Some of you have learned a lesson through the art of pain. Okay, and you know, sometimes pain will show us what we don't want, so we know very clearly what we do want, and we can start taking action towards what we do want. So some of you, it's time to go in that direction. This person's hope, they want the past back. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not the past, it's like this person has a lot of fond memories. Yeah, there's a sense of like, because they're giving me the song, Do You Remember the Time? Of this person thinking often about things that make them happy or things that have made them happy in the past and wanting to re-experience that, but in a new way. Because now I'm getting a song, Dawn of a New Day. Promise of a new day. Sorry, they want a promise of a new day. So what is the most likely future outcome, Sagittarius? Now keep in mind, all the future outcomes can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat, no one else. Take it as it resonates. Invocation. 3 of Swords. Eight of Wands, 4 of Wands. Wow. 4 of Swords. Wow. Okay. So 444 also here. Because you got the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands. So some of you, this is what I was talking about, the conjuring card. In this deck, they call it invocation. So you're like calling something to you energetically because you're giving a focus to it, a lot of focus to it through your thought. Okay, whether you're aware of this or not. Our thoughts are very powerful calling cards to the universe, right? And our repetitive thoughts in particular have a lot of momentum behind them. So think about, you know, on a day-to-day basis, where are your primary thoughts going to? Is it towards the things that bring you happiness, bring you joy, or the things that frustrate you, the things that worry you, the things that concern you? Because wherever the basis of your thought has been, that's what you're vibrating, and that's what you're going to get more of, right? So again, going back to the beginning, say you have something erupt and you don't like it. Well, that's just the universe showing you that you need to give focus to another way of seeing this, you know, or a new perspective. So I feel like, you know, your reality is always giving you a reflection of where you're at vibrationally. So pay attention, Sagittarius, as to what you're getting. Okay. Some of you are calling in this need to protect your heart or more heartache. So be careful of that. If you've been focused on the wrongness of something, it's time to now see the blessing and the gratitude in it. And then to take inspired action to go towards what it is that you do want, that you do deserve, that you're worthy of. You're worthy of being loved. You're worthy of security, of abundance, of all of it, you know. Others of you where your focus has been on that worthiness, there's some sort of communication coming in that's aligned with you. That's going to bring you a lot of joy. Okay. So this will be a very telling time for you as to how things pan out. But not a punishment, not a reward, just a reflection of how you've been feeling. All right. Now, some of you, you have the power to pivot your thought. So there might be something that comes in that initially feels like, ooh, I don't like that. But then right on the heels of that, after you reframe your thinking, comes in some really good news. So it's like, give it time. Okay. Things are lining up, especially when it comes to your stability, especially when it comes to a connection or this relationship. And especially if you've been calling in the positive aspects of what you want. So let's see this person's most likely future outcome then, Sagittarius. The Empress. 9 of Cups. Ooh, King of Wands in the reverse. Lots of fire energy. No wonder I saw red. Now, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign or have heavy fire placements. And then the 5 of Swords. Give me one on that one. 4 of Wands. Okay. So this person's trying to wait patiently for things to develop or the right timing. I heard the right timing to strike. Okay. And it could be within finances. This person might be waiting for their finances to get right, to get better, to strike it rich, whatever. Their confidence is a bit wavering. So I feel, even though this person knows that what they want, their confidence in their ability to execute is wavers, okay? And this serves as a blockage for them. This person gets in their own way because they overthink things. They start to doubt themselves, when in reality, things could be coming together quite nicely if they were to stay in this better emotion of just trusting in divine timing and that success is inevitable. So again, this person has free will too. Now, if they're giving focus to what they want, they have trust that it's developing and they're staying in alignment with that, then it must come. Okay. But if they start to waver in their confidence and doubt what it is that they're wanting, then they will block that, not indefinitely, but they'll slow it down from coming to fruition, because there is something here that wants to come together, all right, in a beautiful and magnificent way for the both of you, either together or separately, don't matter, you know. And really the only thing that blocks either of you is the way that you're thinking about things. So what an empowering thing to know, right? That you can change the momentum in the connection based on changing a thought pattern. So that's what's going to empower this person, but that's also what's going to empower you. Can I get a most likely? This person's desire is to have some sort of new beginning and to move forward, or some sort of opportunity here that allows them to move forward, okay? There's something that's coming into alignment for you as well, and it's in regards to stability, communication, possibly the relationship, all right? So, Sagittarius, wow. For some reason, I heard Stranger Things. There's been Stranger Things, or maybe the show Stranger Things is validation for you. It's weird. Oh, and when I was in my meditation, this is also a side note, take it or leave it, I saw Darth Vader. Star Wars fans here? I'm not sure. Or maybe you'll see a picture of it somewhere. I don't know. I have no idea why I saw that. But let's see. Sharing and beyond the illusion. So, whatever you see as reality right now in this moment, just know that that reality is forever changing and see beyond that, okay? That is the power of calling in a manifestation. But there's some sort of sharing to be had here of energy, of news, of communication, whatever. And then let's get one overall guidance. It says, give back. Today's the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirit, as it's highly likely that someone needs it today. So this would be a good time to focus on things that make you feel good, whether that's being there for a friend or giving back to your community or humanity services, you know, or maybe just giving back to yourself, giving yourself grace is sometimes all you need. So Sagittarius, focus there for now. Good things are coming in. Love this for you. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. I've got Cancer here, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Gemini, Aries, Aries again. Could be another Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Virgo. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That could be in your chart or that person's chart. But if it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Both are called Tarot Time with Dana, linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Sagittarius. And until next time, my friends, namaste.